Hey guys, it's Tia from Blessed to the T. Today we'll talk about the first and the last. And the scripture for today is Matthew 20:16, which says, "The first shall be last, and the last first. For many are called, but few are chosen." And I chose that today because the word humility keeps coming to me. I've heard it several times over the last week, and it's a word that we all know well, right? I believe that we are God's chosen people and we have great things to do, and we've already accomplished so many things, right? But your attitude determines your elevation. Have you heard? I think it was Zig Ziglar who said that your attitude then determines your aptitude, which then determines your altitude. So that's a tongue twister. But it's so true, right? So, do you know people who have many gifts and talents, but they have a negative attitude? And then they're limited, right? And you wonder, people sometimes wonder, well, why do these things keep happening to me, or these situations? Sometimes it's all about your attitude. So the most gifted and talented people, which we are because we're God's chosen people, he gives us the ability to do so many great things. But you should have a spirit of humility and allow God to do the elevating, that we don't puff our chests out. We don't try to think more highly of ourselves that we should think, but we just allow God to bring us to the forefront. And most of the time, people don't want to be in the forefront, right? I think many leaders, many great people would prefer to work in the background. I'm not saying that I'm great, but I am a leader at work and at church. And oftentimes, I would much rather not be called to the forefront. But the way God is, he always pulls us to the forefront. But even in that, in all the things that he allows us to do, remember to be humble, because at any time it could be taken from you. And so I was talking with someone who said her attitude has changed so much in the last few years, and that now, instead of being a negative person, she starts her day, which I try to be grateful, but she talked about just having that spirit of thankfulness and gratitude and how it has changed her life. And I was like, man, what a beautiful testimony. And I just wanted to share that with you all today, that, because you're God's chosen, the first, so the people who push themselves out front, when it's all said and done, they're going to be last. But those of you who walk in a spirit of humility, who do things as unto the Lord, that you do great things, have a positive attitude, that you serve and care for others in a spirit of humility, then you will be first. And so I hope that will encourage you on today. It's Saturday. Y'all know I'm at work. It is such a beautiful day. I'm trying to stand under some shade.